What is up, legends? We are back and back in more Argent Twilight. So we're at the end of story content, and the end of story content is chapter 7. For the most part, some people should be here, but majority of people be just trickling their way there. And you can see 7 right here. I didn't do well, some of it I don't even know how to do it, but there's secret quests and secret areas all through, and what you have to actually do to actually unlock it. And you need jacks, and I don't have him, so obviously that's and all the rest of them have stuff like that too, where they kind of give you hints on what you need to do to unlock things. Complete the hidden questions. Variety, spice of life, try use many elements. I believe you have to break something in there. I actually found a few other ones by accident doing stuff like that, but that's how you do that. So when you get to the point of being able to do hard mode, let's go out. Now you notice I only did one, and the reason why I only did one is because they want you to do that with 3 heroes or less, which you can. There's no problem, but this is around the point of the time where you should be worrying about maxing your team and maxing your characters. Now, as far as EXP potions, don't worry about that, because EXP is super easy, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Now, you see I have all my characters right now, the 4-star characters, almost all of them, including the character that's on the bench. Literally is almost at 60. I'm at 40. So let's go back out. If you start getting to the point where you can actually do excuse me, my voice. You can actually do these particular stages on the loop. What ends up happening is they give you a lot of EXP, and you literally just chunk off your character's level. Is relatively easy. You don't need any EXP potions at that point. And on top of that, you can farm fodder, which you can farm. You can see the possible rewards like this. So if I wanted to actually do this right now, just go in and just take all this out. It's not hard or anything else like that. And you also get the opportunity to farm white feathers, which increases your chance to get more fodder to actually use to limit break all your characters. Now, as long as you push through the storyline and push through all the game's tier guide, which we're on tier 3 now, as you guys can see, and it needs me to do 1-4. What they're going to do is they're essentially going to give you wings of ascension for the most part, which will allow you to, which I waited to do this video to actually show you guys, which will allow you to pick a character and take that character 5-star. Now, me personally, right now, what I'm going to go with is my true 4-star I'm using, which is Belle, because she's extremely good. And I just want to buff her. I'll use her as that. And you see, bam. Now, all of this came from the game and basically me going through the game guide and everything else. So now we're basically going to, all right, and now this is my first 5-star now, which is pretty interesting to say the least. Now, I don't really have a lot of stuff. I guess I could just do this. See, you have EXP things, and this is just stuff that they gave. I just want her at a good level and not get wrecked, because that's all I'm gonna give her, because I can just level it up the rest for free. I don't need to use the EXP potions. I can use the EXP potions on simply I can use the EXP potions simply on leveling up the fodder, which is going to be the blue fodder, which is useful because now I can turn all the rest of these characters that are not fusion based, unless you care. If you don't care about fusion and don't care about, fusing up, like you see, like Aloof Rainy, he's fusion. Goldie isn't. Smartwind is. So what I'll do is I'll just go down to the bottom of fodder down here, where you see all these at, and then I'll turn around and use them instead. So we can go to growth for this. Now you can do the same thing too, and take, like I showed you in 7.6, you can take like 2 fodder units in there as long as your characters can carry them, if you have strong enough characters to carry them, by the way. And well, 1 is safe, and then you can just put it on auto and let this character farm in there and level up, and then you can put it on fodder. But just for the sake of doing this right now, max. Okay, so we need to actually, yeah, there we go. Now, for whatever reason, when you're in the first thing, what you're gonna notice was just was grayed out. Click 1 over, and then that'll open it up, because it'll just look like you can't actually limit break anything that way, but you can. So don't worry about that. So use these 2, and then bam. Now you have a 3-star fodder that you can actually use, and then you just turn around and just continue to keep making characters along that lines, and just keep rotating your fodder and everything else. Now you're gonna run out of EXP potions, obviously, so you're gonna have to start farming naturally with just putting them in stages and letting them get stuff along the way as well. What you can also do is, when you're gear farming, let's go off the dungeon. The 5th character is kind of like, you never really, like, you can do it with 4 characters, so you can just put them in on the duat and the dais. Now I can go all the way up to 7 right now, but we're not going to do that. You can see you at 7 you start to get the ability to get the 5-star gear, which is nice. But what the kind of like make things fast, don't pay attention to this 30 minutes. It was just that I actually started to the stage and then went away and then came back. I literally drove to the store and got some food and then came back and then did the stage. I didn't notice that I didn't put it on auto, so that's why that's 30 minutes. But naturally, it usually, as you can see, takes a relatively easy time, so you can quick farm. So what you could do is you could take the 5th character out and then put your fodder in and then let them farm while you farm gear. And as far as battle looping gear, what you could do also is, when you don't want any of the trash and just automatically want to sell, which will get you the gold, which is why I have, you know, that much gold right now, is just put it on auto sell and get rid of all the rest of the crap. And if you don't want any of the BS, you can just do this as well, and then it'll just be 4-star, because you're only getting 3 to 4 stars anyway. It's going to sell all the 1, 2s, and 3s, and it only will give you the rare, epic, and legendary stuff from there, and it'll get rid of the common, uncommon. Because at this point, if you're real, I am right now like rank 20 in your account, you don't need any of this stuff anyway. It's wasting your gold to try to level it up, so don't level it up. And again, like I said, if you want to start leveling your fodder, then just take 1 out. If you can do that, if you can do more and you got like badasses and stuff like that, then, you know, do more. But for the most part, it's multitasking, and it'll save you stamina. Let's see who's in the Soul Sanctum. Nah. You can do the same thing with Dallies. This is the other gear section right here, if you want to farm any of this gear as well. And the same thing with Starlight Lake. If you need to farm any of this stuff, you can just put the fodder in and just farm this stuff. It's real. Starlight Lake is even quicker, if we're being completely honest. Also, if you want to farm your elements, Gold and Darkness is today, so I didn't even bother with that. Tower of Dawn you want to take advantage of, because Tower of Dawn gives you a whole bunch of stuff, including let's see where it's at. Can I see them? Including giving you these, the Prophecy Summon Quartz, which you need 50 of them. I think I got 40 right now. Yep, we got 40 right now, so I gotta go all the way up to 440 for the most part, and then I'll be able to summon on this. And no, it's not that hard. Now, I've seen people, and this is the same thing, just like with Seven Mortal Sins. People like, oh my god, it's pay to win. Everything is pay to win. Bro, you can't even pay for anything right now. I can't. Watch this. I'm not too sure if it's actually going to show it. Let me look in my thing and see if it will actually show this. You see that right there? You see this right here? Item unavailable in your country. The only way that I can actually spend anything in this right now is I would have to actually use points. Now, it is completely ridiculous if you will try to go and buy points just to top up in this game, because it'll make it cost like 5 times more, because the points is like a tenth of what you would spend on $1. That is ridiculous. Nobody should be doing that. Like, you're an idiotic whale if you are doing something like that. So global wise, we can't spend. So the simple fact that I can literally do everything in this game without actually having to spend anything, or even have the ability to spend everything in this game, is not pay to win. You can just do everything on your own, and they drown you in stamina. 100%, they drown you in stamina. Like, I've been farming, y'all. Farming hard, making fodder and getting gear on these characters, and I still am nowhere near out of stamina. Like, I've been farming, yo. I got 4-star characters, got a 5-star character right now. This game isn't pay to win. What happens is people see stuff automatically in the store and automatically assume that they're supposed to buy it. And because they can't readily get it immediately in the game, the first thing they say, oh my god, it's pay to win. When something is pay to win, I'm going to tell you, this game ain't pay to win. This game, it maybe be pay to be lazy, if you want to throw that out there, but it's not pay to win. It's just bad gamers don't want to play the game at the end of the day, or don't understand gacha at this point. We've been playing gacha for 10 years. You don't understand by now how to play gacha? Like, come on. Like that is the one thing that's my trigger, when people just make stuff up. And it's happening again in this game, just like Seven Mortal Sins. I know some dumbass is going to come and make a YouTube video and be like, if they haven't already, somebody's going to make the video and say, oh my god, it's super pay to win because you got to do this. Look in the store. I can visibly see that stuff and I can't get it in 10 minutes. So it's pay to win. I got to sit here and play the game for like an hour or two and level up. I ain't got time for that. I got to go eat food with my girlfriend and stuff. Shut the hell up. Seriously. Like you know, so I'm guaranteeing it's gonna happen if it hasn't already, and that's what I've seen in Reddit and all forums, and it's dumb. It's completely dumb. You're gonna watch me do literally everything for free because I have no option to actually spend everything. I'm gonna be sitting there at Endgame with characters and everything else and be chilling for free. And you're gonna see people just, oh my god, it's so pay to win, and then look at me and do it for free and be like, well, how? Look what Scion's doing. Like, what are y'all talking about? That's what happened in Seven Mortal Sins. Those dudes had to go away, basically, because I made the video showing that they were full of crap. Like, they had to literally go away. Like, people started dissing them. It's like, dude, just play the game. Like, look at this right here. Like, started posting, like, don't believe, like, you just a scrub. That's when you have to literally tell somebody, like, you're a scrub. Like, learn to play. Like, stop whining. Like, what are you talking about? It's not pay to win. I can't. I'm going to summon because I could go all day pointing out stupidity. How people just expect everything given to them, and then when it's not given to them, they're automatically mad.
I am at your command.
You're gonna be at the Fodder. That's what you're gonna be, right there. And you know what? I get people mad at me because I say stuff like that, and they go like he should get over himself. Why is he talking like that? It's like, I shouldn't have to say stuff like that, and I am saying stuff like that because it's laziness. Nice, a 4-star.
Please let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
It's pay to win though, y'all. Can't get 4 stars. That's what they said. You can't. They said you can't get 4 stars. You can't build characters. You can't make 5 stars. You just watch me do it though, but you can't do it. Gotta meme them, y'all. You gotta make them look stupid. They make them feel stupid, and they go away and stop talking nonsense. Can't get 5 stars though. You can't make them. Can't ever make them. You gotta spend a bunch of money.
My turn. My turn.
Might be. Attacks and damage and heal Moo. Just Moo herself. Damage, inflict stun. It's a big AoE. Is she gonna do it? She does defense down to everybody. She's like a better version of the secretary. Yeah, and she afflicts stun too. On top of that, 50% chance. But if you the debuff rate, you can get it to 75, and you can get the cooldown. Yeah, she's like a better version of the secretary. She's a speed lead. When Mu attacks the enemy, all enemies with the same name. That's weird. So if there's a bunch of the same characters on the screen, and she heals herself on top of that, she's just better. That's crazy. Now I'm gonna have to make her. She's legit a better version of the secretary. Okay. All right, so let's do this because you get this at the end of completing everything. Okay, so it's just a darkness Kyle.
Everything's ready.
And they got put to storage because I don't have any room right now. Well, he can stay there anyway. Okay. And as you guys can see, I still have 33 more. So when I go ahead and rotate on my Fodder, then I can just come back in here. And you get these white feathers relatively easy when you're farming on the normal stages. So don't worry about that. Like if to make your 4 or 5 and even 6-star stuff is truly not hard at all. In fact, once you look over here, you're gonna notice that the game is starting to help and push you towards all that. Like that's a 5-star, a 4-star. So literally just playing the game will get you to that point. Even getting a feather right there, another darkness feather right there. Like you literally all you have to do is play the game, guys. Just it's not hard, yo. And when you get all the way to tier 6, you get your a darkness version 5-star character, Eukateria, once you get to tier 6. But that's when you go to, that's the 3rd round of everything, which is like end game, as you guys like 6 awakening and stuff like that. And it starts really, like, this is a little bit off. This is like 2 or 3 weeks off, but they do basically give you that for free. You even get a diamond one right here, which will give you a 4 or 5-star hero once you get up to that point. So say, like, play the game, guys. At the end of the day, play the game. Don't listen to bad gamers online just being bad and wilding out because they can't do everything in the first day. I'll see you guys next video. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.